Hey guys, I know I said I would put out the video by the end of the week, so I guess being myself, I don't want to be late. I want to make sure I try to get something out to you guys by the end of the week, and we can talk about diet and nutrition. I guess first things first, right? What I've learned is I'm not going to have the time to sit on and do. I've been asked if I would do Facebook Live videos or if I would make some videos for everyone, and we could go through the series of the dirty dozen, the 12 focal points of what we got to go or what we need to learn in order to burn body fat. So here's the deal. I don't have time to do this daily. I mean, I got a wife and 2 kids. I'm in the military, active duty. It's definitely it's not an easy thing to do regarding my time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what it is, what it's about, and then I'll let you know what my decision is on how we're going to get this out to you guys. So I started teaching diet and nutrition in around 2002, and then I'd say 2006 time frame I started thinking about Fat Loss Unlocked. I started designing pages, and what I was looking for was a way to teach people certain foods to eat at certain times, and I call it the WOO, the windows of opportunity. And what you would do is you're able to use fiber-based foods to slow down the absorption of sugars. And by doing this at the right time, you're allowing your body not to generate an insulin spike or a sugar spike. So at those times I was building slides and teaching PowerPoints in classrooms and going to people's houses or having folks come over to my home, sometimes with their spouse. For the most part, it's always military members trying to help folks out in order to pass their PT tests. I guess big piece from building off of that is what I'm looking at now is I threw out that keto experience that I had, and I mean, it was amazing. I mean, look, I tried keto products and I had a great experience, so I threw out a Facebook post. Initially, I figured it's going to be funny. You guys would laugh about it. So, I'd get a few smiley emojis out there and so be it. But what happened is it really took off and it generated a lot of interest. And what I have now is I have the PMs coming in. I mean, you guys, some of you have really flooded my inbox and got my email and messenger, and most of you already know, and folks that I have helped and some that I haven't. I don't ever let anybody behind. So, I mean, I'm going to be here for you, and of course I want to answer those questions. But what I don't have is I don't have the time to do Facebook Live videos. I just don't. So I figured I would make this for you guys. We'll talk a little bit about it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and release for free the Fat Loss Unlocked e-guide and along with a diet plan. And I mean, this is something that I've been trying for years. I've been thinking this was going to be my fail-safe, my business after I retired from the Air Force in the next 3 years. But what I've learned is that I've actually gained a greater satisfaction just helping folks and seeing people achieve success. With, who was it? Todd Hainsey, of course, back home, hometown buddy, way back in the day, right? Little League time for him. I got in touch with Todd just because of his positive energy and his character. He's always on point. He wants to go out and make things happen. The guy works harder than anybody else I know, especially in the gym, and he's driven. His motivation alone is driven. So I hit up Todd and I offered him the diet plan and what he could do to make it happen, take the weight off really quick. And I mean, the last time I checked, I think we were like 12 pounds in 9 days. And I'm pretty sure he's still doing his 5 and 6 meals a day. It's meal frequency, high fiber, high protein, low sugar, and very beneficial, and it works. I've been doing it, like I said, since 2002. I can only think of a handful of times over the last 15, 16 years that I have not been successful. Or I guess I should say me and the folks, or myself and the folks that I've worked with. But what I've realized throughout all of this is I'm not a salesman, so I can't sit here and I can't come out and make these videos and click my link and buy my stuff. That's not what I want to do. I just want to help you guys. And when I say you guys, it's the ones that are hitting me up with the PMs telling me about that they have diabetes and they have issues going on in their families and their husbands are sick or your wives. And I went to school with some of you people, and that affects me because when I hear this, I want to help you. Naturally, I want to help you. It's the right thing to do. So with that, I feel now that the right thing for me to do is to just share this information with you, because I think it could be valuable for you and your family and anyone down the stretch. I mean, it's just learning how to eat properly and not create insulin spikes within your body. And that's what we're going to be, that's the goal, that's the end goal, is that you learn how to use these fibrous, dense foods. And it's all in the e-guide. It's a 20-page document. It's a very simple, easy to read guide. You'll be done in 1 hour, and you'll learn what I've been talking about when I said the sabatums, the science behind the muscle. And when you learn these key pieces, it's the recipe behind everything else. So you won't be calling me and asking or PMing me and saying, hey BP, what do I have to do now? I had a beer. Am I going to have an insulin spike? And that's where it gets crazy. So I think that you take the time, read through this, and you'll see that it's a document. And I mean, you'll see that it's a document that's going to give you information for the rest of your life. This isn't something that you're going to buy and pay that $75 an hour and say, okay, well, I paid for it, now I got to use it. And then it's gone. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to show you what to do. And it's going to give you all the whys behind all the science. And those are the important components of all of this. And when you put it together and you see how to use digestive enzymes and you learn how to use the fiber, that's where it's going to make all the difference. So I'll leave you guys with that. I know some of you are telling me that I'm crazy. I've already received a few PMs from the folks that I did talk to. If you've bought my program and you feel that you're cheated now because you paid for it and I'm giving it away for free, let me know and I'll refund your money. That's fine. But in the end, all I can ask is that you understand what's the right thing here. You know, we got to continue to help folks, and I'm tired of looking out online. That's the reason why I set out and built this. That's why I built Fat Loss Unlocked, is I was tired of seeing people not have all the information, but only bits and pieces, but yet they were still paying. I got airmen that come in and see me, and they're telling me that they're paying somebody $75 an hour, $100 an hour, upwards of $150 per session, and they're telling folks this is what you do, but they don't tell them what to eat. Or they tell them what to eat and they take them to the gym 2 or 3 times and then they leave them. So they only told them what to do, but they never told them why. And that is the most important part of all of this. And that's, again, the sabatums, the science behind the muscle. So for those friends that are back home and the ones that are asking for this information, like I said, I'm just going to give it to you. It's the right thing to do. And I'm hoping that somewhere along the line, this is either going to help somebody with a case of diabetes. It's going to help folks gain the muscle they want to gain. Once you learn how to absorb nutrients faster and get the proteins to the muscle fibers faster, you'll see how easy it really is. How to use digestive enzymes and bromelain and all the good things. It's all in the guide. And while the only thing I can ask is that you guys go through this, you try it. If it's for you, that's great. If it's not for you and you feel like you could critique it, maybe you change it, you make it better, and kick it back to me. Make it better. Send it back my way. And then maybe down the road, maybe 10, 15 years from now, I can say, you know what, I'll go ahead and re-engage with Flu and Fat Loss Unlocked. And maybe then it'll be a better time. But for now, it just isn't. All right, I'm out.